Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Tilson Home Tours. My name is Rachel, and today we're joined by the Ramos family here in Palo Pinto County to tour their Magnolia C home. Let's talk a little bit about the exterior of your home and why you chose this elevation.
Yeah, we bought the land about 10, 12 years ago. When we first saw it, it was all about the view. That view to the back, the canyon, the whole 9 yards, that's what we wanted to maximize on. And so working with the team in Weatherford, it was like, how can we maximize the width, have as many windows as possible, and that was really our scheme.
Yeah, it turned out beautiful. I know when y'all chose this elevation, you guys have this giant back porch, and when you walk in the front door, that's the first thing I noticed. You see the most incredible view, and just being able to hang out on that back patio and see all the natural elements you guys have around is incredible.
Absolutely. And we wanted to we went ahead and extended the porch in the back. We learned over the years, other houses, that's where we spend most of our time, as well as the kitchen. But backyard, front porch, white brick, white mud, really have that kind of white, brown, black kind of scheme, and I think it came out really well.
Yeah, the curb appeal of y'all's home is beautiful. I know when I first drove up, it was like shocking to the eye. Like when you see it, all the brick you have out there, the front porch, everything is beautiful, and it turned out wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's go check out the kitchen. Okay, so when I first walked in here, this is a little different than most of our Tilson kitchens. It has more of a spread out kitchen rather than like a cut off kitchen or a straight kitchen, and I love that. I feel like it opened up this room so much. What was your design inspiration for this kitchen?
We like to entertain.
No, that's fair, true, and you could tell. You could tell with this big island and everything, and has that all worked out well for you in the design that y'all chose? Have y'all liked that?
Yeah, one thing, we learned, we spend most of our time in the kitchen, as big as possible, maybe not as much dining table as island, so a 10-foot island is the way to go.
Yeah, definitely. No, it turned out wonderful and has tons of space. I love that you guys did the darker island with the white cabinets. Like the contrast turned out beautiful. And I love the herringbone you guys did on your backsplash. I think it really accents well with the cabinets and countertops and everything. Yeah, it's wonderful. Is there anything else you guys decided when you were going through the design process for your kitchen that was like a must-have?
Yeah, I think the other part is, and the Weatherford team was really helpful. We've had lights before over an island, and we just kind of found that we're not the tallest people, but yet it gets in the way. So we just said, you know what, let's keep that as flush as possible, and we just did can lights all around.
I love that because it makes this area really clean. Again, it opens it up. There's nothing obstructing the view. I know you guys were really big on the view outside, so I think that really helped open this up a little bit. Let's go check out the living room. Okay, so as we walk into the living room, the first thing I notice is this ginormous couch. You have so much room for entertaining. How has this worked out for you guys?
Amazing. And I think our kids over the years have figured out you never have enough seating, so as wide as this is, I had to maximize.
Yeah, and this is a huge living room. I love what you guys did with the box beams. That really added an extra element to the ceiling and really brought this room to life. And I think that this room, while it's so big, you can fit so much in it and it's still big. Like this is very large furniture in here. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about these box beams because this is an obvious focal point when you walk in the room. What was the thought process behind getting these in this room?
I think it was more just we wanted something, our other home has higher ceilings, doesn't have the effect, and so like box beam was good, but we wanted that rough sawn look. We wanted to match the stain, so the beams in the back, the front, the actual shutters, they all have the same look, and I think it came out great.
Yeah, I do too. I think it makes this room super cozy and homey, so I love that you added that design to this room. Let's go check out the master. Okay guys, so we're in your master suite now. Another really large size room. You have big queen size furniture in here, and there's still so much room in here. Have you guys enjoyed this space?
Absolutely. Love it.
The view, once again, kind of maximizing on the view, same feel, wide open, and we love it.
Yeah, I love that you guys have these large 3 windows, again, taking advantage of that view that you guys have waited so long to build this house on. And I love that you guys did that. Let's check out your bathroom as well. Okay, let's go in here and check out the master bathroom. Right when you walk in, I notice the natural light that comes from this window over here. Everything is really white, crisp, beautiful. What was y'all's design idea for this? Did this turn out the way you wanted it to?
Absolutely. Just really keep it clean, crisp, white on black, kind of extended from the kitchen. Obviously like the wave, and of course, tub and shower. You can't do without a tub. So I think it turned out exactly like we wanted.
Yeah, I love that. And I know going off of your master bathroom, over here we have the master closet, which is also a very large space. How has that worked for you guys?
Worked really well. I mean, it's got all the space we need, plenty of area. We've actually got a dresser in there, right? Our other house can't do that.
I also love that you guys added the window in there. I think that's really cool to have the natural light in there, so you don't always have to worry about the light working and all that stuff going in there. So I love that natural light coming in there as well.
Absolutely. And the elevation, right? It keeps the elevation uniform when you have that extra window.
Yeah, the exterior elevation that adds on to it, but it also is just a nice addition for you having that in your closet.
Absolutely.
Let's go check out the secondary bedrooms.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're walking into one of your secondary bedrooms. This is also a very good sized room. You have a good sized bed in here, all the natural lights coming in. What was the design idea about this? Just keeping it basic, or what was y'all's idea?
Just keeping it basic.
Yeah, I think with colors, we've learned over the years what we like color-wise on the walls. The same black and white theme, and the floors, everything just uniform.
Yeah, I love this color you guys use throughout the house. I feel like it made this room feel very pulled together, even though it's like you could just do very minimal decor and it's already, the walls are already done. Everything looks great, and this room turned out amazing. Let's check out the secondary bedroom also. Okay, so now we're in the very last secondary bedroom. Similar size to the other one, very good space, great wall color, great flooring, similar situation happening. What else did you guys change in this room?
Yeah, with the help of the Weatherford team, we hadn't considered that if we'd left the ceiling the normal height without that one tray, that maybe the fan was too low, etc. So let's go ahead and elevate this as much as we could, and it came out very nice.
Yeah, I love that you guys raised the ceilings in here. I feel like it made this room feel a little bit bigger, and it's honestly very similar to the other one, but like you said, this one has that little curve in the ceiling that would have made it feel a little smaller had you not raised the ceiling a little bit. So I love that you did that. And right off of this room, we have the secondary bathroom. That is a big secondary bathroom. There's tons of space in there. The shower is very large. What are y'all's thoughts on that?
Yeah, same thing. I mean, colors, scheme, keeping it clean, but shower-wise, with family and older family, have that big shower, easy to get in and out. Putting a tub in there just wasn't going to work. So, with the Weatherford team, we're able to customize exactly what we want.
Yeah, I love that y'all carried over that tile, the wavy tile from your master shower into here. It makes it look very clean and uniform throughout the bathrooms in your home. And that bathroom turned out beautiful as well. So I love what you guys did in there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's go ahead and go check out the laundry room and the pantry and the last office and the powder. Okay, so as we walk into this area over here, you guys did a lot of customizations. Typically on our Magnolia, this would be a flex space, just an extra living area. What did you guys do to this area?
We enlarged the pantry and the laundry room.
I love that. I love that you guys created a drop zone, and y'all's pantry is very large. Walk-in pantry, you have to have that when you're out here and away from town, and I love that you guys did that. How has that flex space worked out for y'all? Or this little drop zone area?
It's worked. I mean, we obviously drop a lot of stuff there, but the dogs are here and friends and family, and you've got a space to drop things, and the laundry's isolated with the door, so it works out really well.
I love that. It keeps this whole area very clean as well. And while we're over here, let's talk a little bit about your dining area. So you have just this little area over here, and you guys said you didn't want a huge dining area because you already had this. So has this area worked out well for you?
Definitely is.
Yeah, I love this. I feel like you have, again, the natural light coming into this area, and it makes it a very inviting area for all your guests to hang out at.
Plenty of room.
Overflow.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you have this huge area right here where anyone can sit at, and then you have your overflow, and then more seating on the back porch. Okay, so one thing I've also noticed in your home are the beautiful arched entryways and doorways into the different areas of your home. I love that you guys decided on the archways. And when you first walk into your foyer, it is beautiful. What was your guys' design eye on that? Like, why did you guys decide you wanted all the archways and everything?
We'd had that before in other homes, but working with Darla and the Weatherford team, because I believe we changed this just slightly a bit, and so she made that recommendation of let's put the arch there. It matches, it goes with it, and it has a little bit of separation between rooms. So it gives a little definition as well.
Yeah, I love that. I think it helped out a lot, and I like that it matches every which way you go in the home. It has that arched entryway into that area. So let's step over here and go into y'all's office area as well. It's right off the front door foyer area. It has the double doors. How has this area worked out for y'all?
Works out well for me. I mean, when I'm working and the dogs are hanging out, we put a Murphy bed just to maximize room, but it's nice and easy, and I'm pointed that way because why would you not want the view?
Yeah, it's beautiful. You'll have a beautiful view out of every way you look in your windows. So it's awesome how many windows y'all have in this home. And I think it also speaks to how big this office is, that you can have a Murphy bed to pull down for extra guests and all of that. So that's awesome.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, well, let's head to the kitchen and wrap up. So let's just talk about a few areas that we haven't touched on yet. You have a powder bath right off of your master suite, but right off the living room as well. How has that worked out for you guys?
It's great.
Really nice.
Yeah, it's really nice for your guest access to just have that to where they don't have to go back to the full bathroom or anything, just pop in there real quick. And yeah, and then another big thing I noticed, again, right as I walked in, was your ginormous back porch. What was y'all's design eye on that?
We've always, had huge backyards, pools, etc. We're not going to do a pool here, but we wanted to maximize that patio. And so I think we doubled obviously in depth and maybe, much larger in width. And without a fireplace that we just don't use, we took that out and it just maximized that view.
Yeah, I know y'all mentioned how you opted to do no fireplace in this home to expand that. And I think that was a great idea with it. Like, again, the view you have, the outdoor space is totally necessary. And I love that you guys opted for that. Well, thank you guys so much for allowing us to come into your home today. And thank you for tuning in to this episode of Tilson Home Tours. And we hope to make you a part of the Tilson family soon. Bye.